I personally grew up on Family Ties and Back to the Future. Like, I remember watching Back to the Future when I was very, very young. So in so many ways, he was like one of the first famous actors that I even registered as being a famous actor. We all feel like we know him, and I think everyone just wants to have him in their living room again. My research at this point has been rewatching the first season of Family Ties, which is true, it's streaming on Netflix, and so that's literally been my research at this point. The show is about Mike Henry, played by Michael J. Fox, and he was sort of New York's sweetheart, news anchor, news reporter. And he had to leave work because he got diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and kind of reassessed his life, became a stay-at-home dad, and now, after many years off the job, he's going back to work, and we will see how he balances all of those things. Kay, they gave her last name, Kay Costa. She's a young producer at NBC News, and I think, much like me, she sort of grew up on Mike Henry, which is Michael J. Fox's character, and idolized him, and he's sort of her hero, and I think she probably always wanted to work with him one day, and then when he left, I'm sure that sort of broke her heart. So when he comes back, it's like her dreams that she never even thought she could dream are coming true. Her hero is coming back to work specifically with her, and I think it's a little overwhelming for her. She gets a little overwhelmed. Yeah. She gets very overwhelmed and she just cries. She cries a lot, she can't control it. I like to think that in the face of a really high pressure situation, she can keep it together, she's smart, but she's like being faced with her childhood hero and she just can't even hold it in, and the tears flow, yeah. I think even in the first episode, there's so much. We go across the whole spectrum of work and family and funny and then really heartfelt and genuine. And I think it's sort of opening up the door for tons of possibilities down the line in the season and hopefully in seasons to come, in terms of telling a really honest story about this very specific situation that this family finds themselves in. And hopefully that he finds himself in at work and we all sort of triumph over this, even though I'm sure his character would hate using the word triumph. We had to shoot a scene, part of a montage with my character and Michael's character, running around New York City and running up the steps of City Hall. And Michael's like, I don't know if I really run. And then he did, and he ran up the steps, and he beat me, which is fine, and so embarrassing. I was in heels. But we sort of put a joke in the script about it, where my character's like, how are you beating me? You know, and he made a joke that he makes pretty often. I think it was with one brain tied behind my back. And it was sort of like he had this obstacle, can I run up these stairs? He did it like a rock star, and then we added the joke of, wow, this is pretty amazing that he's doing this. Everyone is just looking for the best joke in the room. There's not an ego there in any way, and everything's on the table, and we're all sort of willing to go with it, and Will Gluck is always willing to and Sam, change the joke, make it fit the situation, which at the end of the day gives you so many options for what's the best and what is gonna get everyone the best laugh.